Why some people can eat anything and never gain weight. Imagine this. You and a friend go out for dinner. You both order burgers, fries, and milkshakes. A week later, you step on the scale and see the damage. But your friend? Nothing. Not a single pound gained. It's frustrating, it's unfair, and it feels like some people are just genetically blessed. But is that really the case? Why can some people eat anything and never gain weight while others seem to gain weight just by looking at food? The truth is, there's a lot more going on beneath the surface than just genetics. The secret to this phenomenon isn't just a fast metabolism, it's a combination of biology, behavior, and even gut bacteria that keeps some people effortlessly slim. And today, we're breaking it all down. The myth of the fast metabolism. One of the biggest misconceptions about naturally thin people is that they have an incredibly fast metabolism. But studies show that metabolic rates don't actually vary as much as we think. In fact, some naturally slim people have the same or even lower resting metabolic rates than those who struggle with weight. So if it's not just metabolism, what else is happening? The science of non-exercise activity thermogenesis, NEAT. One major factor is something called non-exercise activity thermogenesis, or NEAT. This is the energy you burn from unconscious movements. Fidgeting, tapping your foot, pacing, adjusting your posture. Studies show that some people burn hundreds of extra calories per day just through these small involuntary activities. A study published in the journal Science found that people who naturally stay slim move on average 150 to 200 minutes more per day than those who gain weight easily. That's about 350 to 500 extra calories burned daily, the equivalent of a small meal, without ever setting foot in a gym. The role of gut bacteria. Here's where things get even more fascinating. Your gut bacteria might be deciding your weight for you. Research shows that the microbiome, the trillions of bacteria in your gut, plays a huge role in how your body processes food. In a groundbreaking study, scientists took gut bacteria from obese mice and transplanted them into lean mice. The result? The once lean mice started gaining weight rapidly, even though their diet didn't change. Similarly, when gut bacteria from lean mice were transplanted into obese mice, they lost weight despite eating the same food. The reason? Some gut bacteria extract more calories from food than others. This means that two people can eat the same meal, but one might absorb significantly more energy from it than the other. Fat cells, the hidden storage system. Not all fat is created equal. People who struggle with weight tend to have larger fat cells that are primed to store excess energy. Meanwhile, naturally lean people have more numerous but smaller fat cells, which are more metabolically active and less likely to store fat long-term. On top of that, people with a genetic advantage in weight maintenance tend to have higher levels of brown fat, a type of fat that burns energy to generate heat rather than storing it. While most adults have very little brown fat, those who have more naturally burn extra calories throughout the day without even trying. Hunger and satiety hormones. Another key difference is how the brain responds to hunger and fullness signals. Naturally, lean people tend to have higher sensitivity to leptin, the hormone that signals fullness. This means they're more likely to stop eating when they're full, rather than eating past satisfaction. On the other hand, some people have leptin resistance, meaning their brain doesn't receive the full signal properly. This can lead to overeating without realizing it. Do thin people eat less without knowing it? Yes, and research proves it. In observational studies, people who claim they eat anything often unknowingly eat fewer total calories over time than those who gain weight easily. For example, naturally thin individuals might have subconscious habits like eating more slowly, which allows time for fullness signals to kick in. Preferring foods that are naturally lower in calories, like lean proteins and vegetables. Feeling satisfied with smaller portions without effort. Skipping meals or eating lighter on some days without thinking about it. This is not to say that they don't enjoy high-calorie foods. The difference is they balance it without realizing it, whereas others may not. The genetic factor. Is it just in the DNA? While genetics does play a role, it's only a piece of the puzzle. Scientists have discovered certain genes linked to body weight regulation, but these genes don't guarantee someone will be thin or overweight. They just influence how the body processes and stores fat. However, studies on identical twins raised in different environments show that lifestyle and habits have just as much, if not more, impact than genetics. Can you train your body to burn fat like naturally thin people? The answer is yes. While some factors like genetics and gut bacteria are harder to control, there are ways to adopt the habits of naturally lean individuals. Move more. Incorporate small activities like walking, standing, and stretching throughout the day. Fix your gut. Eat more fermented foods like yogurt, kimchi, and sauerkraut to support a healthy microbiome. Eat more protein and fiber. These nutrients keep you fuller longer and help regulate appetite. Improve sleep. Poor sleep can lead to cravings and weight gain due to hormonal imbalances. Mindful eating. Slow down and pay attention to hunger cues rather than eating on autopilot.
The truth about weight and metabolism.
The idea that some people can eat anything and never gain weight isn't a magic trick. It's a combination of subtle habits, biology, and psychology that most people don't even realize. While you may not have been born with the same advantages, you can still apply the science-backed habits that keep people effortlessly slim. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to The Healthy Hive for more fascinating health insights, and share this with someone who's always wondered why some people never seem to gain weight. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.